Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Professor Dio, and today I have Dairy Queen. Some of you may know what Dairy Queen is, some of you may not know what Dairy Queen is. But if you don't know, you're about to find out. So, I got chili cheese dog, two of these burgers, I forgot what they're called, fries. I got a little Reese's Blizzard, I believe it is. I got some barbecue chipotle tenders and some cheese curds and stuff. And all this cost about $45, give or take. A bit much, I agree, but hey. Go for a little cheese curd first. I can taste the cheese and I can taste the curd. Go for one of these. Looks good. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I like the flavor on that. Ain't nothing crazy, but I like the flavor though. In my opinion, I feel like Dairy Queen is like more in a direct comparison or competition with Sonic. Yeah, I know how I feel about Sonic's, burgers and stuff. So, but this is what their chili cheese dog looks like. Looks old as hell. Got a nice bite on it though. A nice bite. I really like these cheese curds though. Cause who doesn't like fried cheese? Oh, and yes, I know everybody's noticed something different about me on this video. I just want y'all to know I've been had these. But in all seriousness, I went ahead and got a haircut. It's not exactly what I wanted, because I was going for like the frohawk look. It's not really a frohawk, but it's still a good haircut nonetheless. I love the hard part. That's my favorite thing about the whole haircut. I ain't gonna lie. I almost got pizza. I know y'all tired of hearing me say that, but it's true. I was about to get a shakaroni, and I was gonna go ham. But so you know what? No, let me stop. I don't know how long I'll be able to help myself though. What I will say about this hot dog is, if the cheese and the chili was fresh, I don't know how old the hot dog is, but the cheese and chili I could definitely tell is old as hell. Like, it looked like this was sitting there in the little pots and pans or whatever for like since like last morning. But even with that being said, it's still good because believe it or not, I can almost taste what it's truly capable of, even though this is old. Like, I just know for a fact that a fresh chili cheese dog would be banging. And this is not a review, I'm just eating. My mom got Wingstop, so you know I'm pissed off about that, but hey, it's all good. I'm sad I didn't refill on a case of this, but it is what it is. So let's talk about these fries. Oh yeah, I'm guessing this was supposed to be for these tenders, I believe. Even though I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is, but it's got an interesting taste. I can't say ranch. I don't know. Let me take off the professor glasses. How I'm looking. I was supposed to get a haircut for Thanksgiving. I didn't. Because I knew by the time I had money to get a haircut, whatever barbershop that I would have chose would have probably been packed with people, because around that time we was a couple of days shy of Thanksgiving. It would have been packed with people, last minute people, kids and all that. I ain't had time. So the barbershop I went to, bunch of Spanish guys or whatever, cool people. Surprisingly, I was able to go there and everything once my paycheck came in, and I walked in there and it wasn't packing crazy. So, the guy cut my hair was different from the little dude that cut my hair like years ago when I still had dreads. But if possible, I want y'all to compare this cut to that cut. We're comparing a Latino, cutting my hair with this versus a black dude cutting my hair with the other cut I had. Now, in my opinion, I'll still give the edge to the other cut, right? So let's talk about that real quick. So, as I was getting my hair cut, today I was comparing just about every little thing with the guy from, my last haircut. These are two different barbershops, by the way. So, we're going to start off with the most crucial component of the haircuts, the hard part. Now, obviously, the hard part is superior with this haircut because my hair is cut shorter. When my hair was cut last time, it was still a little bit on the longer side on top, so the part couldn't shine, you know, as it wanted to. I also said that I would give the edge to the Latino barber from today because he definitely took way more time on the part than the other dude. He almost forgot until I told him, and then he went to work. And like I said, he took his time. Because when the other dude did it, I didn't know when he started and when he ended, Because every time he was on this side of my head, I was wondering if he was doing a part or not. But this guy, I knew when he was doing it, And he also got it right because you probably can't really see that well, but it has that slight curve, which is what I want. Because the picture I showed the other barber, dude had a slight curve to, his part, and I wanted that curve. The dude didn't give me the curve, but the haircut was still basically everything else I wanted. The fade, the blend, the length, everything was on point. I felt like it was a little bit lopsided on the side, which I still feel like could be just my eyes, but I still kind of feel like that's the case now. It might just be my head shape, but I don't know. But yeah, so I also felt like the cut took longer today than last time. But it was also busier at the time I got my haircut last time because I was getting off work, so it was like around 4 or something, 4 after 4. So, he had his kid in there and some other kids was in there. Other people was in there getting their cuts and stuff. So it was a little bit more busy and stuff. They had pizza and stuff they was eating or whatever. The only thing I didn't really like about the barber from that time was, how some barbers, they gotta stop and talk and all this kind of stuff. It's like, bro, you're in the middle of cutting the hair. Cut my hair, finish it, and then you can stop and chat. And he didn't give the same kind of vibe of focus on the haircut like the dude from today did. But it's also funny saying that because, like I said, that haircut from 4 months ago or whatever was superior. Is superior. These fries cool as hell. I don't care. I'm guessing this marinara sauce was supposed to be for them cheese curds. But yeah, so the biggest issue again is that with this haircut is that it's not exactly what I wanted. I showed him a picture, and the only thing I specified differently from the picture was I didn't want the little pattern or whatever, But it's not exactly what I wanted. Like nobody could look at this, even if I go from the side, nobody's gonna look at that if they know what haircuts is and know that it's a fro hawk or it's supposed to be a fro hawk. If anything, it looks more like a burst fade or a burst fade fro hawk than the fro hawk that I was trying to go for. And again, it's not a bad haircut. it's just not entirely what I wanted. And I know people say, "Oh man, why didn't you tell him?" Because for one, had I not said nothing, he would have forgot about my hard part. I was trying to hurry up and hopefully get the stuff done as quickly as possible because I had other stuff I wanted to do. I wanted to, buy little groceries and everything so I can be prepared for the next couple of videos, as well, as buying this for today's video. So I'm trying to get out this as quickly as possible. I'm not a come in and stay long type of person like some other people, like to hang around for hours. I like to be in and out. If I do my own shopping, I'm shopping in store, whatever the case may be, I'm trying to be in and out. I'm not trying to sit there and spend hours playing around. Like, find what you're looking for, get it, and get out. So, that was basically what my day was. I still look good as hell though, but, and I was thinking about getting the little clippers that I got and just kind of trying to like fix it and kind of push it out more so it can be more like the hairstyle I wanted, but I don't want to do that because then you're going to see a professional's work and then an amateur's work. So I'm just going to let it be. This reminds me of something else. So I like to smell good. If I could, I would keep cologne on me. Like keep a stash of cologne or whatever the case may be. So the last time I bought cologne and I had it in my pocket and everything, and I was spraying it on and stuff like that, one of my friends that worked there, he was like, "Who you trying to impress up here smelling cologne?" I'm like, "Nobody, I'm just spraying for myself." And he didn't want to believe me. He swear I was trying to impress somebody. And like, if you know my story, I'm past the point of trying to impress anybody over here. Like, I just find it's more of a waste of time than anything. But me, like getting a haircut, they'll probably say, "Oh, who you trying to impress? You got your nice haircut." I got it for me. There's nobody I'm trying to impress. Anybody that I probably did like that worked there, whatever the case may be, all that's over and done with. So I just don't got time, If I buy cologne, I'm buying cologne because I want to smell good because I'm doing it for me. And just anybody that throws a comment, "Oh my God, you smell so good," what that cologne is, want to know what it is and everything. I love those kind of compliments. Of course, it mostly come from like older women. Because young girls act like they're too good to give you a compliment like that, but whatever. And the haircut, like I said, it's for me. Because with that fire haircut I had got 4 months ago, you think anybody was throwing their panties at me or giving me a number and stuff? No. Whatever their perspective of me that they had probably didn't change because I had a fresh haircut. So nothing's going to change now. And guess what? I don't care because that's not why I got a haircut. That's like a female. Like if she, you know, she got herself looking all good, nails done, hair done, makeup and stuff. That doesn't necessarily mean she's trying to attract attention from somebody or one particular person. You know, like I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't want the compliments and stuff like that and everything. But again, like I said, most of the time, I'm not ever getting no comment from no freaking girl my age or a few years younger. There's always people that's like way older than me. But I got friends that's younger than me that date older women. That's cool for them, you know. Me personally, I'm not into older women. I don't even want to date somebody the same age as me. Like, at least be a year younger or so. I know it sounds crazy, but if I was to date somebody older than me, I think we all know who that would be. See if some of y'all can catch on. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you're slow. But let's talk about Dairy Queen because I remember eating this some months ago, but I don't think I recorded it. It's either I didn't record it or the video was trash, so I didn't upload it. Because I don't think I have a Dairy Queen video on the channel. But this is definitely going to be the one if I don't have one already. So if I compare it to Sonic, which makes the most sense, it ain't messing with Sonic. First of all, Sonic's burgers are not only better, but they're bigger. I would give the edge to Dairy Queen the fries. The fries are a little bit better than Sonic's fries. But Sonic also has tater tots. But Dairy Queen got cheese curds. I would definitely give the edge to Sonic for their bacon, because their bacon be nice and crispy. This bacon looks like somebody stuck out the microwave. Even aside from Sonic's like mainline burgers that stay on the menu, whenever they do like the limited time stuff, like the garlic butter burger or some of the other ones, be duking on these burgers, bro. This is their best burger, whatever this burger is with the white cheese and stuff. This is Dairy Queen's best burger. I didn't try the Blizzard yet, so we're gonna try it after I finish this. I don't remember if I had Sonic tenders or not, but I like these. These were good. These weren't like crazy delicious, but they were good. I still don't know what this is. This gotta be ranch. Oh, yeah, it's good. I would eat this again. But then I gotta compare it to like all the other places. So again, we know it's not messing with Sonic. I just said that. It's damn sure not messing with Burger King. You could make an argument that it could probably have something to say against Wendy's and McDonald's, but even then it's not certain. Because as pathetic as the Big Mac is in size, you can't argue with that flavor. And just about any kind of thing you get from McDonald's, pair it with them fries, them golden fries, you already lost. Like I said, Wendy's got the Baconator. Fire. Not too many burgers really messing with the Baconator. I'll say a place they could probably compete against is Riley's. I also want to say this. All these places, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Riley's, Sonic, Dairy Queen, like all their food is good. Like their burgers and stuff. It's just somebody's got to be better and somebody's got to be worse. But yeah, this should be like a Reese's like Blizzard. I know y'all can't see it, but I'm not really a fan of this kind of stuff, but we're gonna give it a shot. I like that. That nice, rich, salty, delicious peanut butter flavor. Nice creamy vanilla ice cream. Again, I'm not comparing this to none either. Because, again, I don't really do like blizzards, sundaes, stuff like that, Now, if this was like the kind of sundae that has like the brownie on the bottom, I would definitely get that. Like one day I'm gonna do a video of Baskin Robbins, because Baskin Robbins have that, and I love it. So if I had to rank Dairy Queen, like where would Dairy Queen be with all the other ones? It's either on the very bottom or it's just before Rallies. One or the other. But I don't know if I can say it's better than Rallies. Because Rallies burgers are still pretty good. They got a pretty good chicken sandwich. Their fries are amazing. They got a fire apple pie, and they got those funnel cake fries. So you know what? No. Dairy Queen's on the bottom. That doesn't mean it's not good. It just means that it's not better than all those other places. Because I would have Burger King on top, I would have Sonic second, then most likely McDonald's, then Wendy's, and then Rallies, and then Dairy Queen. It's been a while since I had Whataburger, and I only had how's that place called? I can't think of the name. It was a place like in Baton Rouge or something like that. And they got it in Texas. I can't think of the name. There was a burger place I wanted to try for the longest time. And after trying them, I was like, okay, they're not as great as people make it out to be, but Guap might know what I'm talking about, but I can't think of the name, so it's not like, damn. Whataburger though. Wahlburger's good from what I remember, but it's not better than the big three. It's not better than Sonic. I don't think I understand. Sonic Burgers is really elite, and the only thing that I put over it on the fast food is Burger King. But yeah, I like this. This is good. Like some kind of caramel something at the bottom. Oh my god, that's good. Just need a nice hot brown on the bottom. It'll be perfect. By the way, I was watching the Liam Neeson movie again last night with my brother. It's a movie that I've seen before with my mom back when the movie came out. It's a 2015 movie. I forgot what it's called, but it's a movie about Liam Neeson trying to protect his son from like his childhood friend or longtime friend or whatever, who's after him after he kills his son. Like, bro, Liam Neeson has to be in most people's top 5. I can see a lot of people saying, "Oh hell nah," and all that other kind of crap, but who you really putting above him? Other than somebody like Denzel or Will Smith or some of these people. Because acting wise, he's way better than like Sylvester Stallone and Arnold. I know y'all don't want to hear this, but it's true. He definitely like a good bit better than Keanu Reeves. But if you wanna try to make it fair or easy, just say like action. No, I can't say action because even with like the great stuff that Denzel, Liam Neeson, and you know what I'm saying, more recently, Keanu Reeves has done action wise. Um, you know, you're not putting none of these guys above Arnold and Sylvester. Like they have to be like the face of action. You know, yeah, it was a different kind of action. It was big, buff, veiny dudes killing everybody and stuff, but they're still the face of action in terms of that genre. The action hero guy, whatever. So you have to like you can't put nobody above them. But if you take them out of it, then you can make a more, kind of fun list. But hey, put it like this. Let's make it fun. Since two of these guys have movies that are similar, and then I guess you could say, Keanu Reeves with John Wick is kind of similar. Take Denzel from the Equalizer movies. Take Keanu Reeves from the John Wick movies, and then take Liam Neeson from whatever movie where he was kicking somebody's ass, because he got a handful of them. Most people would probably just say Taken because that's the one that really put him in that spectrum, and is the one, probably the only one where he actually did like a trilogy or whatever. So it'd be kind of fair. But he's kicked ass in some of these other movies too. But let's just say from Taken, right? And we know he got the line about a particular set of skills and all that kind of stuff. But the thing is, on two different like votings. One is based on the movie and everything comes with it, the movies and everything comes with it, the acting, a lot of stuff. Which one? How would you rank it? And then would you think about the main characters and the ass they kicked and stuff like that? How would you rank the main characters? I haven't seen all the John Wick movies. I haven't seen all the Taken movies. I've seen all of the Equalizer movies, and I know a lot of people say, "Oh, it's not fair." So of course you're gonna choose Denzel. I don't know, man. Like the Equalizer movie just kind of sit more with me, you know, like I don't know, the way Denzel was whooping ass was just phenomenal, you know. I know Liam Neeson was kind of doing it first, but still. Because the thing about like Denzel and Liam Neeson is that they kind of give off the vibe that they could really like whoop your ass. You know, Keanu just kind of has this kind of, you know, weird thing about him where it's like, can you even really take him really seriously like that? I don't know, but I've yapped on long enough. So I ate some Dairy Queen. I'm not gonna lie though, this definitely should have been a video that was supposed to be postponed because it was a special video that I was supposed to make today that I'm postponing until tomorrow, and hopefully everything will be able to go right so I can do it. Pretty much won't have no choice. But yeah, you know. But I should, damn. So I should make it known that the video that I'm talking about for tomorrow is not actually going to be tomorrow's video because I got another video that was discussed to be the video for tomorrow. So that one is going to be tomorrow's video. But if I do things right, I'll make both those videos tomorrow and I'll just post the one I'm talking about on Thursday. You know, so we got today's video with Dairy Queen, then we got that special collab video, then we got that special video on Thursday, and then Friday will be another kind of video that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I'm glad that I'll be able to do it. And then I don't know about Saturday, Sunday, and all that, but hey, I'm loving it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Like I said, I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. Yeah, the food got cold, but that was more on me. But it was still good though, you know. The burgers were still pretty warm when I was finishing them off. The like I said, the fries was the first thing to get cold. The tenders, I ate them fairly quick enough before they got cold. Cheese curds was the first things I killed. So I say it was good. I would definitely eat Dairy Queen again, but it's not in a main rotation. It's like every now and then, you know, I'll probably do it. But yeah, but anyway, it's gonna be it for this video. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. And until next time, peace out.